Today I show you how to minimize the wasted space in your miniature EDC kit. This is a Solognag, I always say it wrong here, Solognag with G at the end, it's Solognag with C. It took me a few years to realize that there is a C and not a G at the end. This is the Solognag X-Access size S, the small pouch, and they actually have already a newer model which is even more compact than this, with smaller zippers. And this size of pouch, you really want to have no wasted space in here, and this is not really fully packed yet. I'm still thinking about what options, what other things to put here. Have a big lighter. It could be smaller actually. Maybe it's okay like this. There is a Victorinox angler and some small cord and heat shrink tubing and a few other things here, which I will talk about this in a future video when it's all ready. But I wanted to show you here. I have here a lot of small things, post-it notes and super glue and paper clips, safety pins. These are for to tie things together. And I have this pen here. It's actually very tiny, but this is actually really all you need. You don't need the whole size of a pen. All you need is a good pen reserve. You can easily write with a reserve like this. You don't need to have the actual pen. And this pen, I didn't use it for a while, and as you see, it's working just fine. So this one was another pen. What's important is that the reserve, the pen, what matters is that this reserve, it's this style which is more higher quality than the usual pen reserves like this one. This one also works, but it could get dry and you might have to try a few times to write with it. Like I tried with this one a few times. It was a pen I didn't use for a while. Still working. Yeah. You can do this trick with both of these reserves, and I will show you. So I have here, it's one EDC kit. This is the small EDC pouch. And I'll put this back there. I also have this one. This is the medium EDC pouch. This is the medium EDC pouch, same from Decathlon, Solognag, the new model for the X-Access pouch. It's X-Access because this is the series where you attach it to a backpack. I think it's about time to remove the label. And here I have just a very few things. I'm still building both of them. And what I have in this pouch here, there is various things and full-size pen here, if you notice. Not only that, but it's a full-size pen with needles on it to be able to sew things if needed like this. But I thought about it. Maybe it's not the best idea. So this sewing thread and the needles, they could go in another bag. I could really put these on a sewing machine roll, and that would be much easier. And these sewing needles, I think they're really too big and too many. I only need one or two maximum. And the thing about the pen, what I wanted to show you is, like, if you would use this, it's a bit not not so easy to write with it, so you might not use it at all because of this. And let's see if it works. It's been sitting for a while, so it's not working. But when the pen doesn't work, keep spinning it like this, and eventually it will work. I want to make this smaller and use as little space as possible, and also to use it to put the larger one, this, in the medium bag, because it's a really good quality and a bit heavier also. And you can open the pen. Careful. Okay, from this side. So you have all this large pen here, but actually the only thing that you need is this pen refill. And this is super light, even much lighter than the metal one. And the string, I will use it. I could keep this spring, but I don't think I need it anyway, so I'll put it here. Throw in the other refill there. And this string, I will put it in a sewing machine roll, so it's much more compact, and keep only one needle. Now this refill, I will put, because you might need to have duct tape, you might need to use duct tape once in a while. So I have here one roll of duct tape, one roll of cloth tape. Both very solid, very strong. I'll use the duct tape. This one is a bit thinner than the cloth tape, equally strong. I guess you can imagine what I'm about to do now. So the part where I would hold it normally, I put duct tape on it. Hope nothing falls here. So really all you need to do, the only thing you need to do is just put duct tape around the refill. A nice clean cut. And now you have the refill. It's much easier to hold. It looks more like a pen now. You can really easily write with it. You can easily write with this, and it looks more like a pen. And as a bonus, you have the duct tape, which is always there available. And I'm gonna do the same with this smaller refill, which is it's a bit harder to do it with this one, but it will still work. You hold it like this straight and spin the refill. You could even have 2 rolls. Let's try 2 rolls. Because this refill it's longer, I could try to use 2 rolls here. Could I? I think yeah. So one part goes here. It doesn't look perfect, but when you need it, it doesn't matter if it looks perfect or no. Actually, for the second roll, for the second one, I could use electrical tape, because it's good to have duct tape, but it's good to have also electrical tape. In some situations, this flexible one might be better. So I will put it here and start spinning it. So this is now the pen, the combo tool, the duct tape pen. If you wanted to, you could even use Scotch tape, the last part. there is space for another kind of tape, so I'll use it. I think that's okay, that's enough. And now I have this multi-tool, which is scotch tape, electrical tape and duct tape and a pen, which all builds together nicely. And if I want to remove the duct tape, for example, it might be not as easy as you remove it from the roll. If I want to remove the tape, for example, I could try to remove the duct tape. So you have duct tape ready to go. Same with the electrical tape. I believe this is really convenient to have in your EDC kit. Only you might have to be careful that the refill doesn't leak, so there is no leakage of the ink from inside. Usually these regular ballpoint pens, they don't really leak, but just in case, you might want to keep this in a bag. Like that's why I have the super glue here in a plastic bag, so it's in case it's compressed. I thought about using a hard case for it, but I thought better to save some space. There goes the pen. So now it's a very compact part of the EDC kit. If I need to write something, if I need to fill a form somewhere on a plane or anywhere and I don't have a pen, usually I don't really carry a pen with me, but now I have this. It's gonna be nice and sealed, and it goes in the EDC bag behind there in the pocket. If you do travel by plane, you know about you can't really have a Swiss Army knife with you. Even the small ones, only the jet setter, it might be okay, but it depends on the airline. TSA might take your pocket knife away from you, but the other things here, they're pretty harmless. Everyone has a lighter with them, so it's not a problem, and everything else is just a basic EDC kit. It's all inside now, much more compact. It saved a bit of space from this, from that kit, And this one here, I only have the duct tape on it. I thought maybe it's enough, but I could actually put a bit of electrical tape here too. So let's try. This electrical tape, because it's red like this, you can use it as labels. I use it as labels on hard drives, and I use a permanent marker to write on it, but the pen also works pretty well. This one actually looks much better because it already had a bit of a thickness and it was much easier to roll the tape on it. So you can fit one duct tape full size and one electrical tape perfectly on this refill. So maybe this is a better refill. And because of the thickness of the duct tape and the electrical tape, you can really use it as a pen. And that's why I say I use it as for labels. I can write on this electrical tape. Like that. So you can have a label like this with the kit. You take the tape, remove it, put it on an object you want to label and write on it. That's really convenient, I believe. Now I wouldn't be able to put it back there because I don't want it to leak inside the bag. So I will put it here. I also have a card, the same idea. Card and a pen. I have this rope. This is for clothes. Usually it's used for clothes, and super glue. I could put the card in there. Keep them all together. I also give a bit of support for the super glue and the pen. The pen can go on the edge here. If there is any leakage from this pen, it's fine. It's going to go inside the bag there. Same with the super glue. So I'll put it back in the divider compartment. And now it's ready. It's not really completely ready, but until next time, let me know what things I should add next to this EDC kit. The medium one and the small one, the pocket one. And I might get the even smaller one to keep in the jeans pocket, very tiny pocket organizer. This is for a longer trip, this is for a quick trip. And I actually use this shoulder bag. This is the Forclaz from Decathlon, and I use the shoulder bag, but this one is much more interesting. You can organize things much better inside it. But a phone will not fit here. It will fit here, a phone, but still the Forclaz is a bit better. This is mostly for going to the park, going for a field trip, going to the park. And this one is more for longer road trips and going outside. Thanks for watching.